What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. My name is Jenna, and before we get started, I just want to say that this is not at all my normal setup. I am traveling, so I don't have everything that I normally would have in my office and my setup, but it doesn't really matter because what I do have is the most important thing that this video is going to be about, and that is the Elgato Facecam. So this is the premium full HD webcam. It does work with both Windows as well as Mac. And we're gonna open it up and we're gonna talk about it. This is something that I know a lot of people have been waiting for, and I'm excited to test out the quality because anything that Elgato does, they do it quite well. This can do raw video with zero compression, low latency, maximum image quality. This has the state-of-the-art Sony sensor. It also can do true HD at 60 frames per second. This does have an f2.4 24mm all glass fixed focus lens, and we do have the advanced image engine, which will give you the ultra fast processor and superior noise reduction. Oh, this is nice. It's definitely a little bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not sure why I was expecting it to be a little bit smaller. And this has a nice little lens cover, which is pretty cool to protect it from scratches, or if you wanted to, you know, have that extra added layer of privacy and protection, you just stick it on. I'm gonna lose this. I 100% am going to lose this. Elgato, you're gonna be getting an email from me saying, do you have a replacement? It does have USB-C in the back. So if you do wanna put this on like a monitor or your laptop or anything, you can then put it on here. Or you can also screw this off and have the option to just put this directly into a tripod. Or if you're gonna be using this with the Elgato ring light, which I also do have, you can then unscrew this and screw it directly on there. And here we have the USB-C to USB Type A cord. And it seems like it's pretty long. I can get on board with this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, set this up and find the other instruction manual they gave me for downloading software, since I do have this early, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back, and this is a temporary setup. I am traveling and I'm 2,100 miles away from my actual office. So personally, when I'm streaming video games or just streaming in general, I do use a PC. But what I really love about this Facecam is it doesn't have to necessarily be for gamers or be for streamers. It can really be for anyone. You know, this is the time where we're all doing video conference calls daily, and you can use this as an external webcam. It doesn't necessarily have to be targeted just for streamers. Temporarily do have this set up on the new M1 iMac, and I'm just gonna kind of go through and show you guys some of the really cool features. What I personally do like about this is it does not do audio. Anytime I hook up a Facecam for, you know, into Streamlabs when I'm gonna stream and you pick up that audio from the webcam, it's annoying. So this does not do audio, which, you know, for me personally, I've got the Wave 3 back here and I always have an external audio source. So I like that they kind of left that out. But the setup process is very easy. It does have another app that you will download. This is still early access for me, so I know that they're probably gonna have a lot of updates and a lot of things to figure out and fix. So the first thing we're gonna do is go up here. I have already installed the software for the Facecam. We are going to go up here to the camera hub. So let's just kind of go through the settings. Down here, we have the option to do 1080-60. We have 1080-30, 720, 720-30, 540, and so on. I'm gonna leave it in the 1080-30 actually, because 60 frames for YouTube is just a little too much. So what I love about this webcam is you're able to customize your settings. So we have the zoom. I'm gonna go ahead and reset it so it makes the field of view right here 83.2 degree field of view. You can zoom in. So personally, if I was doing, you know, a stream, I would probably have this zoomed into here. A lot of stuff going on in the background. You can just ignore that. For the picture, you're able to customize. You can do contrast. You can do saturation. So I can make myself have a little bit of a tan, a little glow, really make the orange pop on the chair, and sharpness. Oh no. Or I can make a little fuzzy, have a nice fuzz. I'm gonna just reset that. So the ISO, in my opinion, is the most important. It is on automatic, and keep in mind, I have light coming from the monitor. I have two lights in front of me, and it's backlit. So for a camera, that is a lot to kind of understand. So I'm gonna turn off the automatic ISO, and I'm going to see the shutter speed is at 1/125. I'm probably gonna drop this down to 1/64, and I'm gonna turn the ISO down to, I'm actually gonna turn it down to 100. I can also go up here in the control center and adjust the lights if I want to have the lights a little bit brighter. Maybe I'll up those a little bit. And like I said, I can still adjust the ISO. I like to have it the lowest as possibly can go. We have the noise reduction on. We can also turn noise reduction off. The anti-flicker, we can adjust it to either 50 hertz or 60 hertz, depending on what you want. The white balance, I have it on the auto white balance, and we can also adjust the temperature depending on preference. I always like it to be a little cooler personally, but I think I'm just gonna leave it on automatic. I also like that this is very adjustable, so it doesn't necessarily have to be straight. I was angling it, you know, over here, like you can move it around. See my niece's toys. Very, very, very flexible, which is really, really good. So to give you an idea of what this looks like next to the built-in camera on this iMac, I'm gonna open up Photo Booth. I will say the one thing that is bad about these built-in cameras in usually Macs is they don't really handle external lights very well. So you can see, like, I am just very, 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 I don't look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off these external lights, and then you can kind of see this is backlit, so it's kind of has this, you know, very glowy effect. And if I don't have these lights on, then I would go over here, adjust the ISO, crank it up, and it looks pretty good. Field of view, wide. You can see all the crap I have in the back. Please ignore that. And you can also save. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this, so that I've saved that profile. You also have the option to turn off this light. So you can turn off the blue light, you can have it on when streaming, or you can have it always on. I'm gonna turn these lights back on. I forgot about my real camera. I'm really dark for you guys. Okay, so turning those lights back on, it is way too bright in here. We'll turn that back down. So just using this camera briefly, I do like being able to do all of the customizations as well as saving. I really am impressed with it so far. I'm gonna be doing a follow-up video. This is just an overall first reactions, impressions. What I really like about Elgato is that everything just works together. We have the control center. I actually brought home my Stream Deck. So for me, when I'm streaming video games at my home setup, I usually do use the Elgato Cam Link with a very expensive camera setup, which honestly, it's kind of overkill because half the time my stream isn't even outputting 4K, and it's either 1080 or 720, so it is 100% overkill. Personally, I'm probably still going to use the Cam Link with the camera only because it's just my personal preference. But for me now, being on the road and wanting to do, you know, more mobile streaming, this is 100% perfect. This is small, convenient, and the quality is very, very good, especially if I'm outputting 1080p video quality. So I'm gonna be doing a follow-up video of this. This was just overall first impressions, reactions. Let me know in the comments what questions you have specifically about the Facecam, and I will be answering them in a future video. Also, I'm gonna be doing a stream with this, I'm sure, in the future on Twitch. So if you guys wanna follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jenna Ezarik. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Cool, I think. I don't know. Yeah, okay, we did it.